name is Lindsay McWilliams. I am 17 years old and I'm the co-founder of Let Us Be Authentic. Let Us Be Authentic is a nonprofit organization me and my mother Amy decided to start after growing up as a mother of a autistic teen, and I am the autistic teen. And it's been a passion project for us for a long time, and we wanted to put it together. So I hope this video can help answer some questions if you have any, and help tell you a little bit more about our organization and what we plan to do. Hope you enjoy. What is Let Us Be Authentic? Let Us Be Authentic is a nonprofit organization founded and funded by me, Lindsay McWilliams, with the help of my mother, Amy McWilliams. We are co-founders on this project, and we're really close, and we've been wanting to start this project for a while. It's been a big up in the air thing, and we decided just to bite the bullet and get going on it. We have a lot of projects and stuff in mind that we want to do with this organization. We want to raise money for charities and do events that help raise money for charities that support our cause and our goal in mind. We want to help create accessible ways and different accessible means for people on the spectrum and people with disabilities. We want to hold support groups for parents with autistic teens and children that just want to help parents be able to support their autistic or neurodivergent or disabled child in any way they can. We want to do a lot of things with this business, and it's very much a passion project from the heart. I've been wanting to make a difference in the world for a long time, and I feel like accessibility in the neurodivergent and disabled community is really important because it lacks in a lot of places. So we also have a workbook that we are working on that's for autistic and neurodivergent children to work on with their parents. This also works for teens to help improve their relationship and help learn what tasks and what ways that work for them. The good thing about this workbook is it has been every trial and every test that will be in that workbook will be tested by me and my mom with things that I struggle with as an autistic teen, and things that helped me learn executive functioning, organization, just accepting me as I am and not letting anyone's thoughts or opinions change who I am, and that I'm okay with being autistic. It's the way I am, and I can't really change that. You know, autism and neurodivergence is not a thing to be changed or fixed or cured or any of that. It's just supposed to be individualism and be unique, and that's okay, you know. So that's what our workbook helps to inspire. So that is basically the definition of Let Us Be Authentic, and hopefully is going to do a lot for the world and what we can accomplish. So why am I starting this? What is my story, and what is my vision, my goal for this nonprofit? I spoke about a little bit that in the last clip, but like I said before, I was an autistic teen. I was lately diagnosed at the age of 13 while I was in wilderness therapy at the time. I've struggled with mental health ever since I was around 13. Had a history with an eating disorder, and then went on to get diagnosed with anxiety, depression, and autism, and ADHD as well. So it's been a really big roller coaster for me as a teen, and as growing up with autism and a bunch of things that felt limiting to me, but then later on just autism became like a superpower for me and something that I can be unique in different social circles. And mental illness was just a way for me to grow stronger and break past the barrier and do what I need to do, and just become so passionate about helping others as well. But yes, so I really wanted to help neurodivergent kids and teens and even adults that struggle with mental health know that recovery is possible, and they can push beyond the barrier just like I did. I'm still in recovery. I started self-harm when I was about 13, and I am now over a year and a half clean now. I would have to double check, but I know I'm over a year at least. So I hope that my thing and my story can be empowering to people. And I also plan, with the workbook that I mentioned before, I plan on writing my story down to help, explore and express it to other people, so to help inspire, and plan on also doing workshops where other people can share their stories and make a testimony page on the website and such once we get a little bit bigger. So I think sharing your story and being able to express who you are and how you got to where you are today is very important, and I hope that I can inspire people to choose recovery and to be able to live their life. And that does not mean I'm perfect or anything. I still have a long way to go in my recovery, but I made it to a point where I feel confident and safe with myself, which is very good for me, and I hope that others can do the same. What does it mean to be neurodivergent / on the spectrum? Being neurodivergent or on the spectrum means that a person's brain processes, learns, and experiences the world in ways that differ from a typical or neurotypical way. Neurodivergence includes a range of conditions such as autism spectrum disorder, also known as ASD, something that I have, ADHD, something that I also have, but there's also other conditions like dyslexia and Tourette's syndrome. For the autism spectrum disorder, the person can process and learn and view the world in different ways. This can be a hindrance in some ways, socially or in a sensory way, or make things a little bit harder on the person, but in no way is it a bad thing or something that needs to be cured or fixed about the person. Autism is something that makes someone unique, different, and just kind of fun in a way. Autism and other neurodiverse conditions are it's a whole spectrum of conditions. So some people could be a little bit more high functioning on one end, and then a little bit more have lower function on the other end, but it can be in between. Some people like to use the words high and low functioning as a way to describe where they are on the spectrum, and some don't, and that's okay. Whatever you choose to describe yourself as a neurodiverse individual is completely unique and completely you. So I think however someone wants to describe it is perfect, and the way they want to, and it's just personal preference is all. So that is what it means to be neurodiverse / on the spectrum. Okay, what does our logo represent? So if you've been on our website or on any of our social media pages or anywhere that features us, you would see a little symbol either on the profile or on a page. So you're probably wondering, Lindsay, what does that logo mean? What does it represent? So if you look at the symbol and you look at it, you can see that the two wings on the side of a line, that is supposed to be shape of abstract shape of a dragonfly. You also see the two notches at the bottom that represent a key. So dragonflies are a very big thing for me. I've wanted to put it. I knew I wanted to put a dragonfly in our logo forever. I thought I just knew that had to be part of what I do. Because a big part of my journey is my journey of grief. Because when I was little, my dad passed away in a car accident when I was around 6. And his inspiration and his determination on my journey has really helped me throughout my whole process. So even though he's not physically here, his message and his story helps motivate me to want to move forward, just so I can do good for him. And I knew I wanted to put that into my logo. The key part at the bottom is just to emphasize unlocking your true potential as a neurodiverse or as a disabled person, because you shouldn't let what anyone says or what any of the non-accessible world today stop you from moving forward and breaking past those barriers. Also, next to the dragonfly key-like symbol is a little semicolon, and if you did not know, a semicolon is the symbol for suicide prevention and awareness. So I thought that was really important and decided to put it into my logo, because I just think the awareness and prevention for suicide is very important, and something that is very close to me as well, as I am a suicide survivor as well. So yes, so that is basically what the logo means. How can I support Let Us Be Authentic? Cool. So yeah, we have a few ways you can support us right now. We are in early stages. We plan on coming up with a lot more projects in the future. So if you plan to support us, you can follow us on Instagram, YouTube. We also have a website that you can check periodically to get updates on our projects and such, we don't have too much. We don't have a donation page at the moment, but we plan on working on that and different ways that you can do things. We also plan on opening up kind of like an application to join our board team to be able to help promote Let Us Be Authentic and do everything you can. But it's not that much right now, but there hopefully will be more ways to support in the near future once we start projects or groups or all those different things, or testimonies and such. So that is basically it for now. But once the nonprofit progresses, there will be more ways to support us. But yeah, just make sure to check us out on Instagram, YouTube, and just check our website every now and then just for updates on how to support us and do our thing. But if you have any questions or anything that you need to contact us, feel free to reach out us via phone number or via email on our website. Our email is letusbeauthentic@gmail.com, and our phone number should also be listed on our website. So there's that. So that's how you can contact and support us.